Okay, now let's solve this one, that is from trigonometric identities. The first thing that we need to do is change everything to sine and cosine. So this one, I just need to write it again. Cosine divided by 1 minus sine of x. Minus tangent. I know that tangent equals sine of x over cosine of x. And the secant equals 1 over cosine of x. Since I have everything with sine and cosine, now I can work with the one that I need to solve. This one, I can't do anything anymore. So, what do I need to do here is find the common denominator. And this one is going to be 1 minus sine of x times cosine of x. All equals 1 over cosine of x. Now, I need to divide 1 of sine of x divided by 1 of sine of x times cosine of x. So I will cancel this 2 and I will have cosine of x. Cosine of x times cosine of x is going to be cosine elevated to the second minus, I need to do the same thing here. 1 minus sine of x times cosine of x divided by cosine of x is going to be only 1 minus sine of x. Then times sine of x, I just need to write it here. Sine of x times 1 minus sine of x. Let's work this part with letters. Imagine you have here C A minus B over B. So my common denominator is going to be, but for this one you have another C. Common denominator is going to be AC. AC divided by A is C, and C times C is C elevated to the square. AC divided by C is going to be A. A times D. And now I write it. If you check, you have cosine elevated to the second minus AD, that is sine of x times 1 minus sine of x. All divided by AC, that is 1 minus sine of x times cosine of x. If this worked for you, do it with letters first and then change it to sine and cosine. Now, I need to write it again. Cosine of x elevated to the second minus, and I need to multiply this first. So sine of x times 1 is going to be negative sine of x. Negative sine of x times negative sine of x is going to give me positive sine elevated to the second of x. All divided by 1 minus sine of x times cosine of x equals 1 over cosine of x. You know that sine elevated to the square plus cosine elevated to the square equals 1. So these two are going to give me 1 minus sine of x divided by 1 minus sine of x times cosine of x. This will cancel this one, and my answer is going to be 1 over cosine of x equals 1 over cosine of x.